All right, what up, Charm City 187? It's a little bit of Ravens news today. The Ravens, well, I don't think they've re-signed Cam Cameron, but Cam and Harbaugh have both came out and said that Cam Cameron will be the offensive coordinator again next year. There's some things that I like about it, and there's some things that I really can't stand about it. I mean, he has been a pretty good offensive coordinator, but I just think sometimes he's trying to get too far away from what our offense does. We run the ball, and Flacco throws the ball when he has to, but he shouldn't be throwing the ball 40, 50 times a game. 50 times a game, you know? Shit, I can think of 3 times off the top of my head that the Ravens have lost because of bad plays by Cam Cameron. The first one that comes to mind is last year when we were playing the Steelers. We were running the ball. It was near the end of the game. We were going down for a game-winning drive, and it was 1st and 10. Ray Rice cracked the 7-yard run. We were in Pittsburgh territory. It was 2nd and 3, and for some reason he called a pass play, and Palomalo came around the edge and knocked the ball out of Flacco's hand. He came untouched and knocked the ball right out of his hand about 2 seconds after the ball was snapped, and that was the end of the game. This year, we almost lost the game to the Texans, or they would have tied the game. Sorry, they would have tied the game. It was like 2 minutes left. It was like 2 minutes and 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They had one timeout. It was 1st down. We ran the ball, got a couple yards. And then on 2nd down, we passed, and on 3rd down we passed, so we wasted a total of about 4 seconds, and they got the ball on their side of the 2-minute warning. I think it was like 2 minutes and 3 seconds left. They got the ball, and we're driving down to win the game or tie the game at the very end, and luckily Ed Reed broke up the pass to Andre Johnson I think it was to Andre Johnson at the very end of the game. But, like, see right there, we should have been running the ball. We ran it on 1st down, got a couple yards. We're trying to make them use their timeouts and run the clock out, but yet he decides to call a passing play. Another one in the AFC Championship game this year. We got the ball on, like, our 12-yard line after a punt, I think it was. Yeah, it was after a punt. And we were driving down the field, running the ball, getting 5 to 7 yards a run. And as soon as we get on the Patriots side of the field, there was a pass, and it gets picked off. Luckily, Brady threw a pass right back, and Bernard Pollard tipped it to Jimmy Smith, and we got the ball back. But still, we were getting 5 to 7 yards a rush. Why the fuck throw the ball? Their defense was getting tired as shit. We could have pounded the ball right down their throat. They didn't have any push or anything. That was the first time in the game we had been able to run the ball on them consistently and then throw it away. But, I mean, you can't take away what he has done, though. He has done a lot of good things with the offense. So, I mean, I'm basically torn on this situation. But one thing I will say is he can't be that good because Pagano was gone the day after the fucking AFC Championship game for a head coaching interview, and no one's even contacted Cameron about a head coaching interview, so some people must think there's something wrong with him. So, all right, now I'll move on to the defensive coordinator. The Ravens signed Dean Pease. He was the Patriots defensive coordinator from, when the fuck was it? I don't know, 2006 to 2009 or something, or 2010. When he was the Patriots coordinator, defensive coordinator, that was the year they went 16-0 and they gave up an average of like 14 points a game. So he's been our linebacker coach. I don't know if it's just this past year or the year before too, but I think he'll actually do a pretty good job because I've seen many times him talking to Ray Lewis on the sidelines, like after they come off the field. So I have a pretty good idea. I think he has a pretty good idea of what's going on with our defense. And yeah, he said he's not. what did he say? It's an incredible opportunity to play for anybody in this league, but especially humbling to be the Ravens defensive coordinator. He said he's not gonna. He likes what he sees in the locker room and everything. He's not gonna do the exact same thing as Pagano or anybody else. He has his own style, which I like. I think Pagano lost his way. Like, we were blitzing the shit out of people the first half of the season, sacking the shit out of them, and then come the end of the season, we're doing 3 and 4 man rushes the whole fucking time. It was just like, come on, we got to get some pressure sometimes. I mean, we were hitting the quarterback, but it was just too late because we weren't blitzing. We were just throwing 3-4 people. And the thing I really like, Ray Lewis voted NFL Any Era #1 position. I'll link you all to this video. It's actually pretty good. I think it's like 6 or 7 minutes long, but it's actually a pretty good video. So, I don't know. That's just a little bit of Ravens news for today, and I'm out. Peace.